Hi, I'm Tracy Dimmick and welcome to my blog, Intuitively Aligned. Today I'm going to talk about something that I'm pretty sure most of you would have seen or heard at some point, maybe in emails or a text message, when someone signs off by saying love and light or sending love and light. So I thought I'd give you my perspective on love and light and where that actual sentiment comes from. So what does love and light mean? Well, when you send someone love and light, or you wish them nothing but love and light, what you mean by that, what we mean by that, essentially is that in all of their darkness, in all of their ego, in all of their struggles and their resistance in their life, that you hope that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, to find that light at the end of the tunnel, we usually have to love ourselves a little bit. We usually have to give ourselves some self-love. We usually have to receive some love in order to believe that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, or even get to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So what is love? Essentially, huge question. Don't know the answer. But from my perspective, love is a feeling. It's a vibration. It has a frequency. And so if I look at the frequency of love, it is something that we get to experience on earth as humans, if we're lucky, if we're fortunate. But when we pass away over into the spiritual realm, so when we stop our human experience and it's ended and we go back into our spiritual being, all that exists, all that is there in the spiritual realms is love. It vibrates at a really high frequency that it's like a bliss version of love. So humans almost don't even get like a skerrick of what that actually feels like. It is, if you can think about what bliss would feel like, ask yourself, when was the last time you felt blissful? I can't really actually describe a time in my life where I felt bliss. Now, if it wasn't me and I wasn't a psychic medium, I probably would try and find something that I could associate with the feeling of bliss. But when I spend my time with the spiritual realms, and I'm channeling and doing lots of fun stuff, they give me this awareness of this blissful love, and it doesn't translate into humanness. It doesn't translate into human terms, and it's almost indescribable, because it is this frequency that just vibrates at the highest possible. And the reason why I think that we can't translate it is because it's impossible from the human realm, the human plane. So all that exists when we cross over is what I think is true love, real love. There are just different expressions of love in the human form. So another thing to think about is that light cannot exist without dark. We would not know light was, and that there was such a thing as light, if we didn't have the contrast of darkness or shadow. So have a think about that. If you look at a coin, and there's two sides to the coin, or if you look at the yin and yang symbol, you've got the white and the black, and then you've got the little black dot in the white, and you've got the little white dot in the black. That's what that symbolizes, that you can't have light without dark, and you can't have dark without light. They exist because of each other. So when we think about sending love and light, we have to really, I think, we have to really consider and think about why we're doing it. Are we just sending it because it's a cool thing to say? And someone said it to us once and we thought, oh, that sounds nice, I'm going to do that too. Or are we actually meaning what we're saying to those people? Because the people that you want to send love and light to, it could be everyone if you wanted to. It could be family, friends, anyone. But what I want you to think about moving forward, if you want to use love and light, or you do, just consider the person's darkness that they're going through, or maybe only say it when you're aware of someone's darkness and shadow. and maybe you just want to send them love and light. So it's actually something quite special. It's not something just a throwaway comment. You might notice if you get an email from me, I sign off in light, Tracy. Kiss, kiss, kiss. The reason why I have chosen to do that is because I always come from the space of the light whenever I'm communicating with people. So I work with the light, I sit in the light, and I never want to be a source of someone's darkness. And I want everyone to know that I sit in the light when I communicate, when I live, when I breathe. I acknowledge my darkness and my shadow, but I choose to be in the light when I'm communicating. So who you send love and light to, if you think about it, maybe it's worth sending love and light to even your foes, not just your friends, your enemies, your arch nemesis. I don't even think I said that right. So think about the people that need it the most, you know, the people that are struggling. They need the love, they need to feel the love in order to find the light, to see the light. So I really hope that this little video has helped you think about that term and about that saying, and maybe just pay attention to see if the next time you get an email, what is their sign off? And are they just a kind regards, best wishes, have a great day, yours sincerely? Are they quite generic, or maybe they have their own little something something, and maybe they do sign off love and light? Have a think about why you think that person might send it to you. Have a think about whether or not you're doing it consciously, intentionally, and deliberately.